city lights make me stay. Undress the lights, give me a reason. Open my eyes, entice my mind. Tell me why, make me alive.
Hello, this is Mike Long, and I have something really awesome for you today. I'm pretty excited. It's something I've known something about for a while, but I don't think it's been shared properly. I don't think that's something that a lot of people have processed through their cranium just yet. I think it's something that you're going to want to hear and something that'll help you out. Talking about the crystal ball and looking into the future. What's coming? Why is the future going to do what it's going to do? And how can we benefit? How can you and I and regular people, how can we take advantage of that future and make it into what we want it to be? So a lot of what I've got for you, all honesty, I've totally picked up from following Gary Vaynerchuk. He's pretty good at Gary V. He's pretty darn good at keeping track of what's coming, knowing what the future is going to hold. And I've seen him do this in a keynote speech. It's something that I think you really want to process through your own mind. What he's talking about is the future of advertising. Let me ask you a question as far as your personal life. When was the last time you watched anything on a network that was not live sports, network TV? And how many billions of dollars go into advertising on network TV that, let's be honest and think about it. Nobody's watching it anymore. There's, you can't believe the news. Whatever passes for shows, I don't even know what that is anymore. I'm totally out. Everything that we're consuming is all on, Netflix or Hulu or Amazon or on YouTube. We're spending our time on Facebook. That's going video very quickly, as evidenced by what I'm doing now. So that's something to give some consideration to. The networks are going away fast, and all those billions of dollars that are going into advertising on the networks today, they're going to need a home. All those major companies, they need to get out there and learn the internet. They need to find some influencers that are already on the internet that they can work with to help them learn it, I'm sure, because it's not something their DNA is set up for the most part. And I know how that works. I didn't grow up clicking a keyboard or doing anything with anything that looks like the internet. We went outside and played. You didn't have even video games at that point. So the internet would be the logical place for all those billions of dollars of advertising to end up. And the fact that they're not there, that they're not there as of now, tells us that we need to look at the value that is available as far as Facebook ads or Instagram or LinkedIn or Snapchat. There's 5 or 6 good platforms. Twitter's a big one. There's a lot of social media out there that is actually basically a tremendous value right now, because that's where all the attention, that's where all the eyes are as far as what are people watching. YouTube's coming right along with ads. They annoyed the daylights out of me when I was watching the video or trying to watch music on there or listen to music on there. And every time they're between songs, some knucklehead's trying to sell me a marketing system or a Grammarly is one that's constantly on there. For maybe I'm targeted because I am online some, but that the point is that when that $60 billion a year hits the internet, you're not going to get the deals or the values that you can get now. You still got 2 or 3, 4 years before the advertisers actually figure out that the networks are they're throwing money down a black hole and nobody's watching. You would think they may not take them that long, but as they figure that out, like I said, they're going to be looking for us. They're going to be looking for the internet, and the way I see forward for us to take advantage of that, number one, we need to kind of mark out our own space on the internet, get ourselves known, become one of the influencers that's important to the future. And that opportunity is there now. You can actually afford to advertise today. You can afford to get yourself spread around out there today, or you can just be totally crazy and get viral on something silly. But however you're going to capture your piece of the internet, you want to jump out there and do it. And if you're trying to run a business today, there's nothing, and the networks are so far away from having anything like a Facebook does. You can't, I mean, they have some demographics, I imagine, on whatever shows that nobody watches. But if you actually look at Facebook ads, you can target those puppies right down to the guy that you want to talk to, almost one-to-one. This is the guy that you're going to walk in your doors tomorrow and buy your product. So I think that's the other way you can go, is you can run start running some Facebook ads, learn Facebook ads, and take Facebook to the next level with your business. If it's something that you're able to do, or you're able to find somebody to do for you, even, it's going to be a great value, and getting in there ahead of all the Cokes and Pepsis and mega advertisers of the world. That's going to be a tremendous opportunity now, where you're probably going to be spending 4 cents on what's going to cost you $10 in 4 years. So it's something that you definitely want to take a look at. And I know some great ways too that I can maybe show you one day. There's some great ways to learn Facebook ads. A lot of stuff that isn't very available, doesn't cost anything but time. But if you spend the time to do it, I think you're going to find yourself well rewarded. So I'll thank you for being here, and hope that you make it the next time. We're going to keep trying to find something to tell you about that may be worthwhile and interesting for you, and hopefully very productive. So you have a great day, and we'll talk again soon.